Hi, my babies. How are we doing? All right. Just coming in for a general read. We know the drill. If this doesn't apply to you, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will be back some other time. Let's talk about what you need to hear. All right. What is something this beautiful collective needs to hear? Okay, so I got Knight of Cups and then the Tower. And at the bottom of the deck, I got the Temperance. Well, I'm not going to lie. Somebody's going to give you some form of emotional offer, ask you out, ask for some form of commitment. Maybe nothing like, will you be my boyfriend, be my girlfriend, nothing like that, but they want to start getting involved with you. But the thing is, this is going to kind of shake up the way, I guess, the way you view love, or the way you view this connection. I'm hearing this is going to change everything. To be honest, I don't think the Tower is going to be a bad card. I'm not going to lie, but something is going to completely crumble. And I guess it's the way you've been used to certain approaches, because this is going to bring you peace. This is going to bring you balance. This is going to bring you harmony. This is not going to hurt you, but I think this is going to throw you off. Let me see what else is going on. Let me confirm this Tower. What is this Tower? The Lovers in reverse. How you used to think love. Let me see more about what's going on. Nine of Swords. You know, I've been pointing out some collectives specifically about how some people are viewing love right now. But this one, there's more action being taken place coming through. You're going to have somebody ask you out, whether this is somebody brand new or somebody that's kind of already in your energetic field. Take it how it applies to you, okay? But regardless, two different things is happening. And I think this is the part now where I'm going to back this collective up in a corner. Either, again, two things. I think it's actually a mix of both now that I'm saying it out loud. For one, you look at love as pain. You don't look at love as this beautiful. You look at love literally as this Tower moment, and it gives you anxiety. And that's the best thing that I could describe this collective. I think that the idea of going out with somebody or starting over with somebody new really does overstimulate you. So I do think in a way you do push love away, whether it's one or two things. Either you're kind of in your, gender doesn't matter when I say this, but man-hating phase, or you're maybe waiting on a specific person or type of person to come through and give you this emotional offer. And that's where the Tower's coming in, because it's going to shake that up. No. Your hard answer is no. Now, with that Nine of Swords, I'm not going to sit here and give you that speech of you need to trust somebody that's going to love you. No, I get it. You know, especially, again, I've been pointing out a lot of these message of collectives lately. If you've been through the ringer when it comes to love, or if you've been manipulated, used, abused, you've been through Tower moments. And I'm not talking like, oh, well, that didn't work out. I mean, if you've went through hell and back, of course it's going to overstimulate you. And I get that. You know, I'm not going to be that person. It's like, well, get over it. Because no. However, to ease your mind on anxieties a little bit when it does come to dating or to new love. Again, do not be afraid to make somebody jump through hoops for you, because you've always, with the Lovers in reverse, you've always dealt with imbalance. People who didn't meet you at your level, or didn't want to meet you at your level. This is not an energy of, obviously, you can't force anybody to stay. You can't force anybody to love you or respect you properly, but you can control your own reality. You can control, in a way, this Tower, I can't even say that. She can't control Tower moments. If that Tower is going to crumble, it's going to crumble. But that's the point. If Towers are going to crumble, it's going to crumble. You can't stop it. And that's where you get overstimulated, because in your own way, you want to play Superwoman. You want to save the connection. You want to save the person. You know, if they stress you out, you don't know how to speak up for yourself. Again, make somebody jump through hoops. Well, that's not fair. That's the new person. So if you've always dealt with shit-ass connections, you're allowed to make Knight of Cups grow up and make them become your King of Cups. Not make them, but you know what I'm saying? And if they can't do that for you, the anxiety should disappear and you can leave. Because as bad as it sounds, if you're holding on to a connection that you know feels forced, at that point, you're just staying for validation. That's the only thing I could try to ease your mind. Yes, strength, confidence. That's the only thing I could try to ease your mind about this coming through is you got to be open-minded. This collective, you're not being open-minded when it comes to love. And again, if you're simply not ready, that is fine. And that's the kind of the thing. I think this is coming in when you're not ready for love. And I think that's happening right now. And so I will say for the remainder of the month, I feel like this is coming because again, Nine of Swords, I don't think you're going to look at this as a beautiful thing. I really don't. You're going to be like, great. And that's where I'm saying you could be in your hating stage right now, or you're like, oh no. Let me see why. Two of Cups, unfortunately, Four of Pentacles, there's your guard up. I think that you're going to look at this connection as you're coming in the wrong time. What if they're coming in at the perfect time? What if this person is coming in at the perfect time? To be honest with that Tower, maybe life hasn't been treating you the greatest right now. Maybe, and that's where I'm saying love, I feel like you're pushing that away right now. I think you got a lot on your plate. Maybe you're dealing with very mundane things right now, like maybe something to do with your house, or God forbid your job, or maybe something went wrong in your car. Maybe you are having a crappy month specifically for this collective. What if this person's coming in at the perfect time? Now, I'm not going to jump and say they're going to save your life. No, but let me see why. The Strength. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this person is literally trying to be your strength. Maybe this person's trying to help you. Maybe this connection's going to teach you to let somebody help you and maybe love you. And that will take time, and that is okay. I'm not going to ever be that reader, be like, give it a rest and let somebody love you. No. That is way easier said than done. Let a real masculine, I tell this to my clients every day, 20,000 times a day. An emperor will hunt for their feminine. They will do whatever it takes to keep and have you in your life, right? Simple as this, and I know it doesn't feel simple, but it is. It actually is. The only person that will continue to make this complicated is honestly you. If they can't be that for you, goodbye. Do I think somebody's going to help you? Yes. Why do I feel? I'm clearly talking to a single Pringle. Why do I feel that this person's like a handyman? There's a reason I brought up things falling apart. What if like this person is like, I don't know why I'm feeling like maybe they're a mechanic, or maybe they're like a plumber, or they work for like a heating and cooling thing. Like I say, if you know this person, that may be a confirmation for some of you. If you already know who this person is, let this person help you. And even if that's not what they do for a living, I feel like they're very hands-on. Very masculine energy is coming. How does this person look at you? The Moon. the Empress. Ah! Oh my God. They look at you as you're hard to get. I feel like this is some of you, not all of you. This could be very brand new love. Somebody's looking at you as a mystery. There is something about you. Somebody is drawn towards you. And again, with that Moon energy, I think that you look at love as this deep, dark thing. It's not. Everything in the dark always comes to light. What is coming to life? Light could be this connection. That I love that the Empress right there. So I've got my eye on you. Let me confirm this Knight of Cups. Let me see more again before we end off here. Who is this person? Oh. The Hierophant. And the Emperor! Oh my God! Stop! You got a connection coming. If you have leaky pipes, let that man or woman help you. Maybe they're trying to actually help you. And I'm getting more mundane things will be your start. Maybe that's a sign for some of you. Maybe somebody's already been offering to help you out. Let somebody love you. I know this part is harder, easier said than done. Do not let several shitty, bad relationships affect this one. Again, I know this is easier said than done. If you listen to my 10-minute long speech, that's how you can help your anxiety. It is okay to say, hey, I'm going to pace myself. I want more dates. I want more this. I want more. That is okay. And I think this person will respect that with the Hierophant. One more. Four of Swords. This is all in your head. Beautiful.